You need to believe it.
Right,
Yes,
right,
yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
It's not a-
皆さんこんにちは、Bizmates のキムです。今回はネイティブ英語イケオジたちと一緒にする Bizmates のディスカッションセッションです。一つの記事を読んで、それに対してディスカッションするセッションになります。ぜひ皆さんも英語でこのような考えがありますということをコメントで教えていただきたいなと思います。今回もカナダ生まれ育ちのヒカとアメリカ生まれ育ちのクニ、この2人のネイティブたちが記事を読みながらディスカッションしていければなと思います。それではご紹介します。ヒカとクニです。ちょっと格好つけずに記事持ってください。記事そう。
Okay, so today's article is the Google effect, how the internet impacts memory.
Yeah, the Google effect.
Yeah, it's already taken effect.
Yeah, it does, right? You don't remember things, right?
I know.
I don't remember my phone number. I know my phone
anybody's
number.
phone number.
Right.
No, I don't. You know people's phone numbers?
I don't know.
People's phone number. I know my number.
Actually, I know my
Oh, I
number.
know my number. Sorry. Okay, I know my number. I just don't know anybody else's number.
Yeah. But when I was growing up, I knew everyone's number.
Yeah,
Right.
I did too.
Yeah.
You gotta call them all the time.
Yeah, you gotta dial.
Yeah.
No?
No, I did. I had that.
You had that dial
towards
phone.
the end.
Yeah.
Could you please read the article?
Okay.
Yeah, sure,
So let's
sure,
read this.
sure.
Okay,
Yep.
let me. Okay, I'll start it off. Okay.
Please.
I rely heavily on the internet, and it has changed the way I process information. For example, I often Google the meanings of words, even though I should already know them. I use an online calculator for basic math. I also let AI tools rephrase my ideas instead of doing it myself. Because of these habits, I've noticed that my memory isn't as sharp as it used to be.
This psychological phenomenon is called the Google effect. We forget information that's readily available online because our brains put less effort into remembering what we know we can easily access later. Instead of recalling the information, we often only remember where to find it. Over time, this can weaken our memory and thinking skills. That doesn't sound great, does it? So how can we overcome the Google effect? Experts suggest activities to strengthen our memory and thinking abilities.
Okay, let's look at the solutions. Do some brain exercises. These can include puzzles, memory games, or brain training apps. Write information by hand. Research shows this helps improve memory because it requires more focus. Don't just Google it. Try to recall the answer on your own first. You can also explore other sources like newspapers or books.
It's tempting to lean on what's quick and easy, but this habit can hurt us in the long run. Let's embrace our strengths as humans and remember that we are capable of so much more than just what the internet offers.
Nice article.
Interesting article, very interesting article.
Yes.
And there's some questions. Okay, can I ask you some questions? Let's discuss.
anything.
Yes. Okay, the first question. How do you feel about your level of dependence on the internet? Do you think it's too much?
Level of dependence on the internet. When you say internet, is it just mean like Google searching internet or like on our phones? like
maps as well.
Google Maps, that's also the internet?
I don't know. You can.
It's up to us.
Yeah.
Okay, it's up to us. I'm more of a analog guy. I tried not to use the internet as much as possible. So when I get up in the morning, I don't check my phone for like the first hour and a half after getting up. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't check messages or anything.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think the first thing I do when I wake up is I check the weather on my phone.
On your phone.
On my phone. I check
Oh, you get that? No. I think you did. Okay.
I mean, I can open the window and just look and I can see, but I just want to know if it might rain later on or if there's a chance that it might rain later on.
Right,
so I can just be ready for it. So I don't know.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's convenient. You're right. Should I take an umbrella today or is it going to be cold or warm? Actually,
Exactly.
that's very useful. But we used to get that information like in the newspaper
or watch the news on
TV.
Weather.
Yeah. You don't watch TV?
Actually, no, I don't watch that much TV anymore.
Yeah, actually, same here.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I just watch like a lot of streaming.
That's right. You just binge,
yeah.
right? You just watch like episode 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for the next week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I started Squid Game 2.
Oh, okay. Is that any good?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I liked one. I got late. I was late into the whole Squid Game thing. I started it like 2 weeks ago. Like Squid Game, the season 1.
Season?
Season 1.
It's a drama?
Oh my goodness, you have knowledge, friend.
It's not a
Yeah, 超イケてない.
I thought it was a movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie. I saw the movie.
It's a series. It's a series.
Oh, with the same characters?
Well, do you even know what Squid Game? Yeah, do you know
I
what
saw
Squid
the
Game
movie.
is?
I saw the first
Okay,
movie.
Squid Game is a game where people like die off.
I know.
Yeah, right, so you can't
The
have
girl
the same-
turns around. It's like, and then she turns around and you have to.
Is it with the same people? No, because they died. Because
Hey,
Oh, no, I mean like the main character.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is a
same.
promotion video of Squid Game too, so yes, please just
Sorry,
tell
okay,
us.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
So the question was, do we rely too much on the
Yeah,
internet?
I do. I think.
I totally do, and I think we need to detox.
Yes.
We need to, spend more time in nature, fishing and walking your dog.
On Sundays, I try to put my phone like half day. I try to not look at it at all.
Good for you,
Or I try to like exercise a lot more. So
Right,
I'm not
right.
looking at the internet or the phone. The problem is like as soon as I'm like I can't recall something, I'm like I might Google it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
what
that
was
too.
that?
I do that
Yeah, I
too.
Google
Yeah. But I don't Google it. I like send a message to my wife. It's like, hey, and then she Googles it.
Do you think it's possible to avoid depending on the internet today? Why or why not?
It's impossible?
I think it's impossible.
Well, you've heard like minimalists or like off the grid living.
Yes.
That's kind of a popular trend now, right? So people like go to the countryside, they build their own house, they make a garden, they raise, chicken, so they have their own meat, and they don't use any internet, any electricity. The electricity is from solar power or natural sources, that type of living. So it is possible.
I mean, it is possible.
Yeah.
For the 0.01% of those individuals. We're talking, your question is as a society, right?
Right,
I don't
right.
think that's possible as a society.
Well, no. I think anything is possible. You need to believe it. Right,
Yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying. But when we talk about like technology and how it's progressing at such a fast pace, I don't think as a species we can turn back from that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
Individual living, based on your lifestyle and the way you want to live it, of course, maybe you can do without it. But I think as the human species progresses, I mean, it seems very backwards in terms of not,
Evolving.
Yeah, evolving.
Right.
Yeah.
It's against evolution,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but there's this theory that like during the Egyptian times, the technology was like just as high as it is now. It was amazing. And something happened and the technology all disappeared and we went back to like Stone Age. Yeah. So maybe it's a cycle and we're at that stage where it's going to go back.
Yeah. No, that's impossible because I mean I like science and I read a lot of the science articles and stuff like that. Yeah, and so there's actually solar flares that can burst, right?
Yeah.
Burst from the sun, and they can
Disintegrate.
yeah, like all
society.
electronical
electronics.
devices. So if something like that happened now, we would actually go back to the steam age.
Oh.
Yeah, the steam era. Yeah,
Right,
from a
right.
solar flare. Yeah. It would fry all the circuits, and we would just be.
That could happen.
So I mean, technically, I think that could have happened.
Yeah.
And that could have set them back, and
Right.
sent that world at that time into chaos.
Right. But my fantasy, my paradise, I always dream about this, is living on like a deserted island with no electricity, nothing. You have to hunt for your food, make fire on your own. Like if I could have my own private island and just live off the land, it would be like.
Yeah, I have a similar one, but then I don't think I can actually hunt and kill an animal and like skin it and like gut it and.
Well,
I mean, if it's for survival, yes,
yeah.
I probably could learn how to do it,
yeah.
but I would preferably not want to have to do that.
Want to just go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, and just like, well, no, but I can want like already prepared like cut steak, like meats and stuff like that. But I know what you're saying. I mean, I've always wanted to like recently like grow a garden and.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a nice.
It's really like, what is it? Rewarding to be able to grow a plant from like a little seed and then it becomes like a vegetable or a fruit and you're able to, pick that, harvest it and make food out of it. It's just that whole cycle. And that's why I love like fishing. I go fishing a lot. I just catch the fish, prepare the fish, make a dish. my kids, my family eats it. Just that whole cycle. I just find it so rewarding.
No, I mean, I read somewhere, or I was watching a show for of this school in Japan where they raise like a pig or something, or like a chicken.
In most schools in Japan, they do that.
They eat it.
Do they eat it?
They eat it.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That they don't do in my son's school. Yeah.
No, that's why I was like surprised. But then it shows them that's
whole cycle.
that whole cycle.
Yeah.
How, I guess don't waste food, kind of like.
Right.
Yeah.
The Japanese education is actually really good with stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
I
they
agree.
grow rice, they grow vegetables.
Cleaning their own classroom and
Yeah.
stuff.
They teach a lot of like life skills that are really important. So, sorry, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, we are. I think it may be Kasan and I don't really have another person that we talk about these things with.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah.
So it's kind of refreshing when you
it
can.
is.
And we are filming.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Concentrate!
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Why do you think many people rely so much on the internet? Why?
It's just easy. It's convenient. It's super fast. It's convenient. Yeah, you don't have to think really.
It's convenient. It's efficient.
Yeah.
It's usually cheaper, right? Everyone else is doing it. So if you don't do it, you're at a disadvantage because the computer, I remember Steve Jobs said this, the computer, what is the computer? The computer is like the bicycle for the mind or something like that. Remember that?
I saw that speech. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and he talks about how the human body is the worst, like in terms of physics, the human body is like it uses the most energy for the amount of distance that it can travel.
Okay.
Whereas the falcon is the most efficient. It's,
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, and the brain is the most efficient in the animal kingdom. And to make that even more efficient, that's what the computer does. It makes it even. Oh wait, I got that wrong.
Is it power to energy kind of deficiency?
Oh no, I remember now.
Okay.
Now, when you give the human a bicycle, they become the most efficient animal or living species in the animal kingdom when you give it a bicycle. So the computer is like a bicycle for the brain. Elevates.
But according to the Google effect, it's having
exactly
reverse effect.
Yeah. So the computer's making us dumber, right? Yeah,
that's what it sounds like it's saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's
yeah.
a lot of information that we do retain from the internet. So
That's true. That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like all the amount of information that we're getting.
That's right.
compared to when we didn't have the internet, right?
So this is just a theory, the Google effect. It's not necessarily true. Yeah. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this discussion on this topic, the Google effect. And this Google effect topic, this article is from the Bizmates Discovery program. And we have thousands of these type of short articles. And as you noticed, like in our discussion, there are 4 questions that Kim-san asked us, but our answers went in different directions. We talked about different topics. It led to a new topic, and it just made for a real exciting and interesting conversation. And that's the great thing about Discovery. It's a unique program that you can't find anywhere else, and only at Bizmates. So, and what I recommend is, if you have a chance, try the Discovery article and try it with the same lesson, Discovery article, with different trainers, because every trainer has a different idea, a different opinion, a different perspective on the topic. And you're able to get all that information from each trainer. And you will become an expert on that topic. So I hope you have a chance to try that in a Bizmates lesson. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, see you. Yeah, the Google effect is pretty interesting, right? Yeah. Just getting dumber and dumber. Yeah.
It feels like it.
Like in 10 minutes, please prepare.
10 minutes?
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Where was the restaurant again?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
The restaurant, where is that? I'll check the internet.
What's the name of it again?
Yeah, what's the name?
This is a Google effect. No cell phone. Just memorize it.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
The restaurant. Okay, you're hurry. Let's go.
Okay.
In 10 minutes.
動画の概要欄にある URL から Bizmates の公式 LINE 友達に登録して簡単なアンケートに答えるだけでオリジナルフレーズブック10冊が無料でもらえます。ビジネスで覚えておきたい基本動詞、名詞などの完全攻略ブック、シーン別品質英語フレーズブック4冊、英会話に必要な最低限のフレーズ150選など、すべて私シカが厳選した全部600選のフレーズブック10冊をプレゼントします。ぜひ見逃さずプレゼントを受け取って皆さんの英語学習にご活用ください。